Offering an apology can sometimes feel like a threat to our sense of self. In the heat of the moment, we underestimate how much better we might feel after apologizing. Even if there's a risk that it could be used against us, apologizing is often the right thing to do. Research shows people hesitate to apologize because, firstly, it can feel like diminishing the self. Secondly, it gives up power and control. But the truth is, sincere apologies can strengthen relationships and build trust. So, how do we teach this valuable skill to children?
Imagine this. You've had a long day, and your child accidentally spills water on your laptop. Frustrated, you snap at them. Later, you notice their face looks sad, but your pride holds you back from saying sorry. We've all been there. Apologizing as a parent feels tricky because we think it diminishes our authority. But let me share a story that might shift your perspective.
Leo the lion was the king of the jungle, admired by many for his strength and bravery. But there was one thing about Leo that everyone found difficult: his temper. When things didn't go his way, he would roar loudly, scaring all the animals around him. One sunny morning, Leo invited his best friend, Zara the zebra, to share breakfast under their favorite tree. Zara arrived a little late because she had stopped to help a young monkey untangle its tail from a vine. When she finally got there, Leo was pacing back and forth.
You are late.
Leo roared, his voice echoing through the jungle.
I've been waiting for so long. You don't care about our time together.
Zara tried to explain.
I was helping someone, Leo. It wasn't on purpose.
But Leo didn't let her finish.
Excuses, you always have excuses.
He snapped. Hurt and surprised, Zara quietly walked away without another word. For the rest of the day, Leo stomped around, grumbling about Zara being late. But as the afternoon turned to evening, the jungle felt unusually quiet. Zara wasn't around to chat or laugh with him, and Leo began to feel lonely. When Leo lay down to sleep, he couldn't stop thinking about Zara's sad face.
Maybe I was too harsh.
He muttered to himself.
But I was so frustrated. Wasn't I right to be upset?
The next morning, Leo went to their favorite tree, hoping to find Zara. But she wasn't there. Instead, the young monkey Zara had helped was swinging nearby.
Hey, Leo.
The monkey called.
Did you know Zara helped me yesterday? I was so stuck, and she stayed until I was free. She's really kind.
Hearing this, Leo felt a pang of guilt. Zara hadn't been careless. She had been helping someone in need. Suddenly, he realized how unfair he had been. That afternoon, Leo decided to visit Zara. She was grazing near the river, still looking upset. Taking a deep breath, Leo approached her and softly said,
Zara, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you. I didn't listen to your side of the story, and that was wrong.
Zara looked at him, surprised.
Do you really mean it?
Yes.
Leo said, his voice gentle.
I've been thinking about it, and I realize I hurt you. I miss our time together, and I don't want my temper to ruin our friendship.
Zara smiled.
Thank you, Leo. That means a lot. I forgive you.
From that day on, Leo worked on controlling his temper and listening more. And every time he felt frustrated, he remembered how a simple, "I'm sorry," had brought his best friend back into his life. Leo learned that apologizing wasn't a sign of weakness, it was a sign of courage and care, something even the king of the jungle could do.
Practical tips for parents. Model apologizing. Next time you overreact, take a deep breath and say, "I'm sorry I yelled earlier. I was frustrated, but it wasn't your fault." This shows your child that apologizing doesn't weaken you. It makes you stronger. Role-play scenarios. Create simple, what-if situations. For example, what would you say if you accidentally hurt a friend's feelings? Practice responses like, "I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean to hurt you." Teach boundaries around apologies. Explain that apologies should be sincere and not overused. For example, don't apologize for being yourself or for things that aren't your fault. Over-apologizing can make others undervalue your words or even take advantage of you. Balance authority and vulnerability. Apologizing doesn't mean you're giving up control as a parent. Instead, it shows your child how to own up to mistakes. Use the repair and reflect method. After an apology, encourage your child to think of one way to make it better. For example, I'm sorry I didn't share my toy. Let's play together now.
Teach when not to apologize. Frequent apologies, especially when unnecessary, can backfire in personal and professional settings. Why? It can make you seem unsure of yourself or give others a chance to manipulate you. For example, constantly saying, "Sorry I asked," when requesting help can diminish your confidence. Instead, only apologize when you truly believe you've done something wrong. Teach your children this balance too. Apologies should always come from the heart, not from habit. Apologies are powerful tools that can heal relationships and build trust. Just like Leo the lion, we all have the strength to say, "I'm sorry," when it matters. So, the next time you're hesitant, remember this: apologizing isn't about losing, it's about growing.
Today, try saying a heartfelt apology if you've hurt someone, no matter how small the mistake. And teach your child this simple phrase: "I'm sorry. How can I make it better?"
If you found this video helpful, share it with another parent who might need to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more practical parenting tips. And stay tuned for more heartfelt stories coming up in the future. If you're new to our channel, check out our playlist of heartfelt stories every parent must hear for enriching tales and practical tips to teach your children moral values and essential life lessons. See you in the next video.